and we are trying to bring down the global target to regional, sub-regional activities. Countdown started as a European initiative, but with the CBD endorsing it, it became global. So Countdown established sub-regional hubs across the globe, trying to implement, trying to work on a regional scale to halt biodiversity loss. In Europe, I mentioned already the presidency's agendas, and we are successfully inserting nature conservation in the EU presidencies that they start working on it. One interesting example was the Portuguese presidency, that they picked up business and biodiversity to see how private sector, how businesses could be instrumental for nature conservation activities. After that, the Slovenian presidency picked up forestry as one of their activities. The upcoming French presidency, actually the French presidency by now, is going to focus on green economy again. How do we see that the economic sector is able to help, able to cater for biodiversity conservation? And it looks like that the Czech presidency is going to take up the so-called Wild Europe on the presidency agendas. Again, particularly in the new EU member states, there are still unmanaged natural areas that are hosting extremely exciting wild species, interesting habitats that went unmanaged for hundreds of years, and now with increasing pressure we also go for management. But what are the potential, what are the benefits of the wide areas? That will be the presidency agenda of the Czech Republic to investigate that. The main pillars of Countdown is the communication, what I mentioned before. We also work a lot with the businesses, trying to engage them as much as it is possible. We do see that particularly in the very densely populated Europe, the leaders of these areas, and they are the ones who are confronted with the big public first of all. So they should also be passing on the message, what is the importance of all that. But besides that, we would also like to see where are we standing with the 2010 goal. Are we going to reach that? How are we progressing? And if not, what is the problems? So we do work on assessment as well. We try to see the policy responses what are given in order to achieve the target. Again, to reiterate, this target was not decided by the civil society, not by NGOs. It is a governmental target. So most of you possibly would be asking, and not only you but many people out there, what is going to happen in 2010? Are we going to pop champagne bottles and celebrate, or are we going to just dig our grave and die? Well, what we see is that possibly we did achieve certain areas some success with regards to halting biodiversity loss. In other words, we might have started progresses where we don't yet see the result, but the progress already is in place. And regretfully, and most likely, there will also be areas that need serious improvement. So I'd like to finish up my presentation with why are we doing all that? It's a small secretariat, 6 people working there full time. 6 people cannot save biodiversity. But we do believe that we can do something, and we do believe that we can catalyze the process. That the actors are getting together, they are getting their act together. And we might come up with a message in 2010 that we did do progress, but tremendous more efforts are needed. So if it is not now, when should we do that? It is really the last minute. And if it is not us environmentalists, who should be leading the process? And if not together, how should we do that alone? That doesn't work. I would like to finish my presentation with an African saying that I heard at some place. And I think it is very much reflecting what we are doing here. And it goes like that, if I would like to go fast, I'm going alone. But if I would like to go far away, I go with my friends. Friends, thank you very much for your attention.
Ringraziamo il nostro relatore ungherese.